Each day this week, I want us to reflect on the passage that we walked through on Easter Sunday, just to remind us of the hope that we have because of Jesus and the empty tomb. Deanne would be with us if she could, but she's not able to today. But she'll be back with us. Today I want to read from Luke 24, verses 13 through 21. Now that same day, Easter Sunday, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened. As they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them, but they were kept from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you discussing together as you walk along?" They stood still, their faces downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, asked him, "Are you the only one visiting Jerusalem who does not know the things that have happened there in these days?" "What things?" he asked. "About Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "He was a prophet, powerful in word and deed before God and all the people. The chief priests and our rulers handed him over to be sentenced to death, and they crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel. And what's more, it's the third day since all of this took place." These are two very discouraged disciples, and they're taking this 7-mile walk. They had left everything to follow Jesus. They'd put their hope in him, but now he's dead. And not just dead, but crucified. They comment, "We had hoped that he was going to free us from Roman oppression. We had hoped that he was going to bring Israel back to the glory days. We had hoped." My guess is that there's not a single person that hasn't made a statement that began with those 4 words, "But we had hoped." But we had hoped we'd seen the last of cancer in our family. But we had hoped that this was going to be our dream job. But we had hoped this marriage was going to last. But we had hoped our son or daughter was finally getting their act together. But we had hoped we'd be able to have a child. But we had hoped our finances would turn around. Some of you said that this week. But we had hoped the coronavirus was diminishing and we could go back to life as usual. We had hoped. But now we wonder if our hope is in the wrong place. If you find yourself in a place where you are wondering if you've put your hope in the wrong place, my encouragement to you is put your hope in Jesus, because Jesus never fails. He is risen. He is risen indeed. See you tomorrow.